Awesome. Right, morning. I think everybody's in. So today we have got. Hello. We've got a little bit of technique work after our warm up and activation. We're going to look at split jerk. So obviously it's an Olympic lifting movement. We're going to do it with no weight. Okay, so either a broom handle, a brush, something like that. If you have got some form of weight, even if it is an odd object, you can try and do it with that. But the main emphasis is going to be on a little bit of technique on this. Okay, so it shouldn't really be that heavy. So I'll go over that closer to the time. Then we've got our Metcon, which is about 10 minutes. Okay, so a little bit shorter than the last few have been. So we'll try and keep intensity up on that. And then we'll have time to do our accessory stuff at the end as well, okay? So our general warm-up is just going to be 3 minutes long. It's going to be 1 minute of butt kicks, 1 minute of pike ups, and then 1 minute of high knees, okay? After that, we'll go into a little bit of core work, accessory stuff, and then we'll just get cracking on. The butt kicks, I'm sure we're getting used to them by now. Get yourself in a space, have your hands here or by your side, whatever you want to do. Just get a good pace going on for a minute. The pike ups can be on a chair or they can be on the ground as well, okay? It depends what you want to go for, what kit you've got there. It's essentially an inchworm, but we're going to go properly into a pike push-up position, okay? So I'm going to go feet elevated on here. I'm going to walk in, try and keep a good hollow position. Get my head through my shoulders. And then walk back down, okay? So you can equally do that on the floor, just like you would on an inchworm. But on the way back in, we're really, really focusing on getting into this position here, as much of a pike position as the hamstrings will allow. If you do need to go onto your toes, onto your tiptoes for that, that's absolutely fine as well. Just get a good stretch to the shoulders. And then lastly, we've got a minute of high knees. So knees nice and high up towards the chest and keeping on moving for a minute, okay? So 3 minutes, I will get the clock set up and keep you right on that. Okay, right, get ready then. First minute, we've got butt kicks. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So guys, just a nice steady pace for the first minute. Good guys, keep it going. Sit, try and get those heels all the way back. Okay, last 10 seconds and we're gonna go into these pike ups. So the pace has kind of dropped a little bit. Getting ready, 3, 2, 1, on we go. So either feet up or doing it on the floor, walk out to a kind of push-up position, and we're walking all the way back into our normal pike push-up position. Head through the shoulders and get a really good stretch, and then back out. Nice, guys. Hopefully, as we start using the hamstrings a bit more, we can get our bum even further up in the air, head through the shoulders even more. It's good, guys. Keep it going. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Finish off there, and then we're on to our high knees for the last minute. Let's go. Okay, last part on this, guys. Try and get the heart rate up. It's good, we're almost there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Awesome work. Good. Right, guys, next bit, we've got something that requires a little bit more kind of kit. If you have got 2 chairs or 2 benches or 2 somethings that you can put your hands on, then that would be great. I'm going to show you what we're going to do if you do have that available. I'll wait till everybody wanders back in and I'll show you guys. Don't stress too much if you've not got any of that. I'm going to show you a way you can do it without, but if you do have that available, then that would be awesome. Nice one. Okay, right, everybody have a little look at this just now. We're only going to do this once, okay, and it's more activation for the shoulders and the kind of lower core. We're going to go for a plank extension, kind of jump through into the opposite plank extension. So we start off in a push-up position on the chairs, okay. Now, depending on how high they are or how low they are, that really depends on how hard it is. So the lower to the floor that they are, the harder it gets. These are quite high, so this is fairly easy for me. So if you can make it a little bit harder by putting your hands down, then that's great. When we go into that first push-up position, want you to think about squeezing through the shoulder blades and getting that slight hollow on the back, so we're not arching the back this way or staying nice and tight this way. And we're going to go jump through, so knees up towards the chest, into the opposite plank, hips nice and high, and then back through into that hollow position. So that would be 1, okay? So we're starting off in push-up, to our plank, to push-up, all the while trying to keep the hips nice and high and not sink too far into the lower back, okay? We're only going to do that once, and it is for 15 reps. Has anybody not got the chairs? Paul, Susan, have you got chairs?
Yeah, sorry, I do. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to put you over a cover.
No, it's fine. It was just in case you needed to see the other one. Right.
On the grass, the chairs.
No dramas. If you've not got that, Paul, and possibly Cameron, what we're going to go for... Oh, there you go, Paul. That'll be really hard. So yeah, do that. They're about an inch off the ground, so nice. Give it a go. Let's have a look. Have a practice, guys. Just 1 or 2. So think about getting your knees up towards your chest as much as you can, okay? Even if you've got the clearance to get through, so you've got quite a high chair or something, think about getting into that kind of tucked roll position and then fully extending. Looks good. Nice. Right, break there. Cameron, are you all sorted? Are you just off the camera? Yeah, awesome. Cool. Right, guys, we're going to do all that together. We're going to do 2 sets of 15 reps, okay? So you do 15 reps, have a quick break, and then we're going to do it twice, right? I'm going to do it with yous. Whenever you are ready, let's get going on the first 15. So push-up position, squeeze to get that hollow, through and back. Nice, guys. Really keep those arms locked out. It's good, Polly. Nice, Lena. It's good. Knees up nice and high towards the chest. Nice, Paul. Good work. Sit, Davey. Good job. Oh, chair's moving about. Awesome, guys. Quick shake off and then into your second 15 whenever you feel ready. Just do that at your own time. Sit good. And as we get into it a bit more, let's try and focus on keeping those feet and legs together as well. Excuse me. Good, guys, well done. Awesome, right, looks like everybody is kind of finishing off there. Susan, is that, is it raining or something? I love it. Oh, awesome. Nice, guys. Right, okay. Second part, we're going to go on to, we're going to do 2 sets again. We're going to go for 15 seconds each leg pulsing lunges, which I'm going to show you in a second, and then 20 seconds of arch angels, okay? What I'll probably do, just to keep us all right on this, is I'll set a clock up with a little bit of transition time on it, and we'll all do it at once so that we're not all finishing at different times. The pulsing lunges are going to be a little bit different to what we normally do. We're not going to come up to full extension, okay? So knee is going to go to the ground like we always do, and we're going to come up and squeeze our hips, but not sending them all the way back to a standing position, okay? So we're in our lunge position, knee to the ground, and then up, so that that back heel's still off the ground. We're not coming all the way back up to full extension, okay? So it's really going to attack the hip flexors, the quad, the glutes, hopefully. Then we're going to swap over and do 15 seconds on the opposite side, knee down, and then up. Want you to try and squeeze your glute as much as you can, keeping that heel off the ground, and just get a good pace on for the 15 seconds, okay? It is fairly burning to keep on going through it, especially for quite a pace for the 15 seconds, so keep it up. Once we've done that each side, we're going to come onto a prone angel, which is going to be on the floor. When you're down there, squeezing the rib cage into the floor, and we're going to go for arm raises all the way up overhead and then back down without your fingertips dragging on the ground, okay? So we're staying active through the shoulders. So down here, when you squeeze through the rib cage, hips into the floor, palms facing the floor, and we're coming all the way up and then back down for 20 seconds. So not a huge amount of reps kind of done in that time. It's more about control and setting the shoulder blades back. Try and not think of going all the way overhead like this. Set the shoulders back and down, even if it means you can't touch hands overhead, okay? Let's have a look at, especially these prone angels, guys. So give one of them a go for me just now if you can. Don't stress too much if I can't see it. So squeeze the hips and the ribs into the floor, and your head should be off the ground. And we're starting off palms facing the floor, and then coming all the way up overhead, or as much overhead as you can, and then back down. Nice. Okay, so a couple of inches off the ground. Awesome, they look good. Okay. Right, I will set the clock up and we'll just all do this at the same time. Okay, so I'll put in about a 10-second rest. Oh. Oh, have no idea what happened there. Can you still see and hear me? Awesome. Okay, right, I'll put in a 10-second transition just in between all these movements. If we start off with our pulse lunges, we've got 10 seconds and we'll get going. We're doing 15 seconds on one, 15 on the other. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, down and up. Let's get a good pace on in these. Squeeze the glute at the top. Keep that back heel off the ground. That's the one. Okay, swap legs. Nice one, guys, really good. And rest there. Get ready for these prone angels. So on the ground, I'll count you in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So squeeze the hips and the chest into the floor. Nice. Try and keep it nice and steady. So the same level all the way up, all the way down. That's it, guys. Nice and controlled, looking good. Rest. Okay, rest there. And then we're going to do that once more. So back onto these lunges. Let's go. That's it, guys. Keep the chest up. Keep on moving. And swap. Good. Okay, rest there. Get ready for these prone angels. So down on the floor. Go. Last time on this. Okay, done. Awesome, nice one. Okay, right. So that there should have hopefully fired up the glutes a little bit and then warmed up the shoulders a touch more. We're going to go on to a little bit of technique work on the split jerk for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to incorporate that into a little bit of a workout. If you've got something that you can use, like I'm going to just use a wooden bowl, a broom, something like that, then grab that just now. I'll let everybody wander away for a wee second. Oh. Nice one. Okay, right, so it might have been a while since we have worked on this, but what we're going to look at to begin with is your foot stance for the split jerk. So obviously this would be used if we were going to go for lifting quite a heavy weight overhead from either a clean position or a rack or whatever that is. Similar to the lunge that you've just done, okay, I want everybody to come, you can hold the pole just now or you can forget about it for a wee second, it's completely up to yourself. Want you to come so that your feet are hip width apart. And depending on if you've done this before, you might know that you've got one dominant leg that you naturally want to go forward with, okay? If you don't know that, then we can try it with both, but you'll probably find that one feels way more natural than the other, okay? From here, I want you to take a step out with what you think that leg is into almost the start of a lunge, okay? So say we're doing walking lunges, whatever it is going to be, you go knee to the ground. And I want you to think about having 50% of your weight on the front leg and 50% on the back, okay? So that back leg, just like these pulsing lunges that we've been doing, the heel shouldn't hit the floor, okay? So if you're going out quite fast and explosively like we're gonna do in a second, and that back foot's flat, you just got a lot of pressure going through the back foot, and the back with weight overhead, okay? So exactly like those pulsing lunges, we land nice and soft, 50% on the front, 50% on the back, and then that weight, whatever it's going to be, is going to be hopefully locked out overhead, okay? So all we're going to do is a quick drill without the pole for a second, and we're going to go from a standing position, and I'm going to shout 3, 2, 1, and we're going to try and get out to our split stance as quick as we can without worrying about going overhead, okay? So it'd be 3, 2, 1, go down into that stance and just pause there for a quick second, okay? We're going to do that 5 times, and I'm going to try and have a look at everybody. Let's go. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Pause there. Nice, okay, so if you're paused there and it feels quite unstable, okay, what we're going to have to do is move that back leg out a touch so that we've got a nice square base. Everybody come back up and reset. Nice and fast. 3, 2, 1, go. And pause. Nice, Cameron, good. It's better, Davey. Awesome, okay, back up again. Even faster this time. 3, 2, 1, go. That's it, good, Cameron. Nice, okay, 2 more. Reset. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, Colleen. Good, should hopefully be feeling a bit steadier now. We're gonna do 1 more. 3, 2, 1, go. Awesome, right, nice and fast, brilliant. Okay, so that drop underneath the bar, we've kind of got sorted. We just need to incorporate that into locking the pole out overhead, okay? And that's where the tricky part comes. It's timing it at the right time, because we have to do a dip, a drive, and then get into whatever position that we've just got into there, okay? What I want everybody to do to start off with is, as much as you can, get the elbows facing up. I realise with a wooden pole, you might be like this because there's no weight to try and push out of, so don't stress too much about it, okay? And to start off with, we're going to go 5 strict press, overhead, and then back down, okay? As if you've got a barbell, as if you've got something really heavy, so tightening the back, tightening the core. And the main focus is on really locking that out overhead. Nice one. We're going to add in a bit of a dip this time, okay? So elbows nice and high. We're going to go for a push press, dip and drive, okay? Try and keep the heels planted on the ground for now, and only push with the arms after the hips have squeezed through. So squeeze your glutes. Let's see 5 of them. Awesome, looking good. Lovely, okay. This time we're going to drop underneath it, but we're not splitting the legs just yet. So we're going for a dip, drive the bar off the shoulders with the legs, drop underneath, and then stand. So quite fast, it should look something like this. Okay, head through the shoulders at the top. 5 of them for me, guys. And start to really try and drop underneath it. Nice. Good, Colleen. Try and make sure those arms are locked out. Awesome. Good, guys. Right. So we're going to try and start to incorporate that drop underneath it. So it's getting a bit, say the weight's getting a bit heavier, or there's multiple reps. Okay, we've got loads and loads of reps. We don't want to tire out the arms just by pushing. We start to get the legs involved a little bit. So that drop underneath in the jerk has saved our arms a little bit. If we're dropping this much in our jerk and our split, we want to be even lower than that. Okay, so the whole point is that we're dropping even lower than our push jerk. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. That drive out to the split, nice and low, heel off the back ground, and then match the feet together. Try again. and then up, okay? Let's all have a practice on that. Let's see 5 of them. Elbows up, dip, drive, and then split the feet. Nice. Good, Cameron. Okay, what I want everybody to do as well is just take a few seconds in that catch, okay? So once you've done the movement, lock it out overhead and just take a second and look at your feet, see where everything is. Balance, and then stand it up. Really good, guys. I think one thing that's quite common to happen when we've not got a lot of weight, so say we're doing it with a wooden pole and stuff like that, is to let a lot more weight come forward than back, okay? It's pretty common and it's really hard to stop doing that purely because the weight of that barbell that you normally have overhead here kind of sets the weight back a little bit, okay? So try and be super conscious when you're doing it with a light weight that you're not going too far forward into the split, okay? Try and stay nice and upright. Imagine that barbell's loaded, we've got it fully locked out overhead, and then we're standing up, okay? Everybody looks quite good on that. We are going to incorporate it into a little bit of a workout, okay, and just try and 1, work on technique, but 2, fatigue the movement a little bit as well, okay? We're going to do 6 sets of this, and I'll let you do it in your own time just because everybody's going to be at different speeds. We're going to do 5 split jerks with a 3-second pause in that catch position, okay? So that locked out position overhead here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, match, pop the pole away, and we've got 12 jumping squats, okay? And this is purely to get the heart rate up and fatigue the legs a little bit. So pole away, straight into air squat, jump for 12 reps, okay? Once you've done that, you're straight back on the pole for your split jerks, straight back on the squats, split jerks, squats, okay? So we've got 5 rounds of 5 split jerks, 12 jumping squats in between everything, okay? Really take your time on the split jerks. They're the kind of slow controlled movement, and then the squats are there to try and fatigue you and get your heart rate up a little bit, okay? Give me a wave if we're good with that and we're happy. Awesome. Okay, right, no need for me to put a clock on, guys. Whenever you're ready, let's get those elbows up in our front rack position. And let's go for 5 of these split jerks. 3-second pause. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, good. Stabilize the feet. That front foot's planted nice and strong. Back heel off the ground. Lovely. Good. Try and keep those elbows up a little bit, Colleen. So when we're in that first bit, elbows are up in the bar, or whatever you've got to hopefully sit. Yeah, that's better. I know it's tough without any weight. Nice, Davey. That's looking good. Nice, Pauline. If we try and get a little bit more weight on that back foot, Pauline. A little bit more weight on the back foot. So nice and strong in the front, plant the back. Yeah. Okay, 5 of them. And then we're straight into our 12 jumping squats, okay? Good pace on these, unbroken. Jack the heart rate up a little bit, fatigue the legs and the hammies. And then we're straight back on that pole. Good, chest up, drive through those heels. Okay, let's get back on it. Nice, Susan, that looks good, nice and strong. Good lockout, yeah. Awesome, Paul, good. These are looking nice, guys, keep it up. It's nice and stable, Davey, well done. Nice and fast with the feet. Good, guys. Legs should start to be feeling it just now. Try and make sure they're still driving the pole up before the arms, okay? So it's dip, drive with the legs, then split. Good, Helena. Awesome. Guys, nice and aggressive with the feet. Remember that 3-second pause to stabilize everything. Nice and fast under, Susan. Drop. There you go. Go on, legs, hang in there. It's nice, Colleen, keep it up. Elbows nice and high. Good. Good, guys. Chest up on these squats. Stevie. It's good, Cameron. Nice and fast with the feet. Plant them solid. Yeah. Doing well on this, guys. Keep it up. Should be kind of getting there, getting through the rounds. You look angry at your pole, Helena. Chuck it away. Nice, Pauline. We try and just go for a slightly broader split, okay? So get that back leg sitting just a little bit further back. Front leg looks good. Back. Yeah. Guys, keep on going. Lockout overhead looks good, Carmen. Well done. Okay guys, looks like I think everybody's done or nearly done from what I can see. That looked very leggy, so well done. I'll just wait for a few more people to drop back into the camera, guys. Awesome, nice. Okay, so a little bit of technique work, probably stuff you've not worked on, obviously, being that we don't have very many barbells and stuff like that, but still stuff we can be doing at home, so we'll try and incorporate that a little bit more into stuff and refine technique a little bit. The next part we're going to go on to is our sort of main metcon, and it's going to be 10 minutes, like I said, a lot shorter than the last couple of days. Yesterday's 21 minutes seemed to go on for a lifetime. I don't know if you've done that one, so hopefully this will be a little bit better or quicker. We've got 20 reps on reverse plank march, and then we've got 2 movements that are going to depend, rep-wise, are going to depend on what kit you've got, okay? So 20 reverse plank march into between 6 and 12 rows or some form of upper body pulling movement, okay? So if that is a dumbbell, a kettlebell, something that you've been using, then great. We can go for either a bent over row with 2 arms on, say it's a dumbbell, or if you want to work a bit more unilaterally, you can go 1 arm, 6 on 1 arm, 6 on the other. I'd say if you can, if it's a weight you can really try and do with 1 arm, I'd try and focus on that so we can get the arms and shoulders balanced out a little bit. And then between 6 and 12 reps on either some form of bench or tricep dip, or failing that, going for a push-up, okay? So if you have got a seat, chair, bench, whatever it is, then we can go for dips. Or if you feel like you want to up the reps a little bit and go for push-ups on the ground, then that's absolutely fine as well. Still thinking about sending the elbows back towards the rib cage and still getting that tricep extension on the way up as well, okay? Our first movement, the reverse plank march. Move this out of the way. We're going to try and go for a kind of tabletop plank where if we can get the fingers facing forwards, great. My wrists hurt a little bit, so I have to turn them out. Completely up to yourself. Hips stay nice and high. And we're bringing knee up and then back down, okay? That's going to be 10 each side, trying to keep the hips up as much as you can. Then we go on to our rows, then we've got our push-ups or tricep dips, okay? What's everybody going for? Push-ups, tricep dips?
How many tricep dips?
Well, so you've got between 6 and 12, depending on what variation you're going to go for, okay? I'd probably, if it's going to be, are you going to do them on the box? 12? Yeah. Go for 12?
We'll go
What's that, sorry?
do pull-ups for the rows.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, that's what we're trying to replicate. So if you have got the ability to do pull-ups, then awesome, crack on. Nice, guys. Okay, so we've only got our 10 minutes on this, okay? So we want it to be something we can keep on moving on, get a good sweat on, and change up the intensity from the last couple of days, okay? The last few ones have been about pacing. This is about finding that higher pace and just trying to go for it a little bit more in the 10 minutes. Everybody looks good to go, so I will set the clock up. Oh, no. Okay, let's get ready on this plank march then. Ten seconds and we'll get going. 3, 2, 1. Hips up, on the heels, nice straight legs. Knees come up, yeah? Good, and we're keeping those hips as high as we can. Sit, Cameron, legs out in front of you, so you're coming up onto the hands, Cameron, if you can. If you have a look. So up like this, Cameron, so up onto your hands, and then knees come up. Awesome. 10 each side, that's it. And then we've got our pulling movement between 6 and 12 reps. By the looks of it, everybody's going to manage 12. Nice, Paul. It's really good, Pauline. Nice, Davey. Try and get those legs a bit straighter in that plank. Yeah, you go. Brilliant pace, guys. Let's keep it moving. Doing really good. Amazing, Paul. Well done. Looking good. Brilliant on that march, Helena. Hips are nice and high. It's good. Brilliant pace. Go on, let's keep it moving. Hips up, Paul. Hips up, 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 up. There you go. Good, Rose Davey. Well done. Good job, team. We've got about 6 minutes left. Good job, Pauline. Well done. Nice, Susan.
Halfway there.
Hey, Mom.
Hello.
I'm getting really sore lower back in those marches. Am I doing something wrong?
It could just be if you're not engaging the glutes quite a bit and the back's starting to sink down, then it could be that. If you wanna, if it's hurting too much, then we can kind of change it. If we have a look, I don't. If can you see me pretty well? Yeah. Yeah. To kind of take the pressure off the lower back completely, go flat on the ground and put your hands underneath the top of your hips, and then march from there.
Okay.
Okay.
Brilliant. I'll try
So if
that.
if you've got a little niggle there, it should hopefully take the pressure completely off the lower back and just put it on your core.
Right. Brilliant. Do that.
Okay.
Thanks.
No worries. Doing really well, guys. We've got 3.5 minutes of work left and we're done. Let's try and keep it up. Good job on these pull-ups, Paul. Well done. Sit, Pauline. Make sure we're squeezing that core tight. Protect the back as well. Yeah. Go on, Cameron. Well done. Let's go, guys. 2 minutes left and we're done. .90 seconds, guys. Push it. Okay, guys, we've got 60 seconds. Doing really well. Almost there. .30 seconds. Go on, guys. Almost there. A few more reps in. All the way to the end. A few more seconds. 5. Time. Woo. Awesome, team. Well done. Looked brutal. Excellent. Right. I will let you guys have a few minutes rest and get your breath back a little bit. If you want to have a quick look, I will go over today's accessory work. Unless you get a wee bit of a break. We've got 3 sets to do on the accessory work, and we're going to go for 10 reps on a loaded hip thrust or glute bridge, whatever you want to call it. Now that can be loaded with a weight that you were just using there. I'm going to use my rucksack. Anything else that we're going to do. If you really have nothing, then obviously we can go for glute bridges without anything, and we can just maybe pause for a little bit more at the top. Either way, we're going to try and get as much weight over the hips as we can. Come down, and then we're driving up as far as we can, and then coming back down for 10 reps, okay? So hips come nice and high as much as you can. Really try and squeeze the glutes at the top, okay? It will hopefully protect your lower back. We've done a lot of hamstring stuff the last little while, so they might be a little bit tight. We're then going to come up into 10 lunges, and we're going to go for a hug position with that object. So again, if I was using my bag here, I would go bear hug, and we're going to go reverse lunge, so knee to the ground, and then stand. Like that. And then our last one, which in my opinion is going to be, or for me anyway, would be the hardest one. We're going to do 10 seconds each side, and we're going to go a lay-in clamshell raise, okay? So clamshells are usually an accessory. You can maybe use a resistance band and hit the adductors and hip flexors, okay? This time we're going to try and get hips off the ground. You got about a 45-degree angle, something like that. I'll show you it from the other side in a second. We're going to come up into that clam position, but this top leg is going to go as high as we can with the hips open, and we're squeezing down through this one here, okay? So up into this position for 10 seconds, and then swap sides, okay? So the angle stays the same, so imagine we've got a clamshell exercise like this, but we're bringing the hips off, squeezing off the ground, and then opening up the hips here, and then back down, okay? So 10 seconds on that should feel pretty tough, or it does for me anyway. Let me just have a look at you all trying that, if I can get you all on the screen, 2 seconds. Okay, oops. I've lost yous.
I'm just checking what
You're on
the third one was.
I'm having a nightmare.
Oh, there you're back.
I'm back. My internet's just in a bit of a... Yeah. Okay, right.
Frozen a clam position.
What's that?
You froze in the clam position.
No, I didn't know. That's
like
so,
she's rocking that.
did someone get a photo? Please tell me someone got a photo. Oh, man.
All right.
We're going to
We recorded, I think.
Oh, yes. We're just going to hold that position for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, let's get back to it. Okay, so we'll start off, unless you've done it already, the loaded hip thrusts. Okay, so get your weight, whatever it is that you're going to use, and we're going to go for 10 hip thrusts, getting them as high as we can. So squeeze the glutes. Let's see it. Good, guys. Awesome work. Once we've done 10 of them, it's on to our bear hug reverse lunge, or some form of goblet, some form of goblet position where the weight is up close to your chest. Fair play, Davey, that looks heavy. Jeez, good man. Nice, Susan. Okay, And then once we've done 10 of them, it's on to these side clam raises. If you're like me, you want to hold it for an extra, 7 minutes or something, then you can do. But 10 seconds each side will do fine. So yeah, good angle with the legs, and then we're just squeezing the hips off the ground and opening up the hips and adductors as much as you can. Yep, good, good, good. Open up even more, Pauline. Yep, good. Nice, Colleen. Nice. Time yourselves 10 seconds and then swap over. Okay, good. So imagine trying to get into a position similar to an ab mat sit up where your hips are really, really open. Your feet don't have to be touching, but imagine that position, okay? Yeah, good. Awesome. That's it. Okay, 3 sets of that to do in your own time, guys. Really good, guys. Well done. Nice, Davey. Go on. So guys, hips nice and high on these bridges. Nice, Davey. Well done. Oh, you're going resistance band. Brave. Well done. That's it. Push away from the floor on that opposite knee, guys. Nice day, well done. Good effort, man, well done.
Dave, you got a bag of cement. Jesus.
Whatever, I don't know if it's like compost or whatever it is, but it's,
Yeah, it's got to be compost.
yeah, I think so.
That's
Great.
mad.
I know.
I've been lugging bags of cement.
What's that?
I've been carrying about bags of cement. They're bloody heavy.
Oh, really?
Never mind squatting with it.
It's a dog food bag.
It's not too bad.
It's only 15 kilos. It's not heavy.
15.
15.
See, you could have lied to us there. You could have made it look.
I
Just got a 40k bag of dog food.
know.
Nice one, guys.